How do you get over the concept that lobbying sometimes is a dirty word?
Well, maybe it is, but that is the way our sausage of government is made.
Totally.
I wouldn't say that lobbying is a dirty word. I would say that our process of governing is based on judgment and compromise and need and conflict and difference of opinion. So if it's dirty in some people's mind, it's only because there's not universal agreement. But there's really not universal agreement on anything.
That's so true.
And so when you lobby, you're showing up in an organized fashion and saying you're representing to whomever you're addressing that you have interest in and knowledge about a particular area that the government is addressing, and you'd like to comment and represent your position and offer to the elected officials knowledge that they don't know. You know, people who are in elected office don't read all the bills. The bills are forever. They can't know, and we can't know, and we don't read them either. So there's all this stuff that nobody's reading, but except lawyers when it ultimately goes to court and judges. And so as we are there, I think we're actually providing a service. In some of the poorer states like Alabama, lobbyists are sometimes the only people that advise the elected officials because they have the ability to staff and pay people to study the laws and say what they are. So I wouldn't say lobbying is dirty. It's just a part of the process of achieving compromise and moving forward in government.
Scott, I have to agree completely because I think it's that education tool that we are always looking for, that giving the information that has been researched as to why they are lobbying for. What are the pros? What are the cons? And I think this is the opportunity. It also gives folks an opportunity to agree to disagree. And anytime you're lobbying for something, while you are pitching for what you want, there are other sides that show you why this should be included. And I think it's important that everyone at the table takes a look at that. And that's where I think the value in lobbying is. I will tell you, the Georgia Association of Realtors, we have some of the finest lobbyists in the land, and they certainly advocate for personal property rights, regardless of what side you sit on. There is no red, there is no blue in the state of Georgia when it comes to the Georgia Association of Realtors lobbyists. And that is one reason I take great pride in being a part of that, because we can agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, we are protecting the private property right.